Have you ever wondered what exactly you are afraid of? Not the obvious things, not the spider, the dark alley, or the phone call in the middle of the night. I mean beneath that. That flicker that appears when the room goes quiet. That tightening in your chest when you realize you're alone with your thoughts. Fear, the oldest companion of the human mind. The first emotion to crawl out of the swamp with us. It's the echo of the night when the world was still teeth and shadows. Carl Jung once said that what you resist not only persists, but grows in size. And maybe that's what fear is, a creature we keep feeding by trying to run from it. We spend our lives building walls against it. We invent gods, governments, algorithms, comfort, even love, all partly to keep fear outside. But what if it's not outside at all? What if it's home? When the ancient Greeks spoke of phobos, they didn't imagine a metaphor, they imagined a god. Fear was divine, a force to be respected. You didn't kill it, you honored it. And yet here we are, modern, logical, self-assured, still waking up at 3 a.m. feeling the same primitive terror that haunted cave walls. We call it anxiety now. We treat it, diagnose it, name it a disorder. But maybe that's just our way of not listening to it. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Isn't that true? Most of what we fear never happens. And yet the mind, that brilliant, trembling storyteller, paints vivid scenes of doom that feel more real than the world outside our skin. Fear is imagination on fire. It's the mind rehearsing its own destruction. And still we crave it. Look at the stories we tell, horror films, myths, tragedies. We invite fear in through art because it's safer to face the shadow when it's dressed as fiction. Nietzsche called this the will to power, the idea that to grow, we must confront what terrifies us. He said, one must have chaos within to give birth to a dancing star. But we forget, chaos is another word for fear. Maybe fear isn't the enemy. Maybe it's the mirror. Every time we approach something sacred, love, truth, change, fear stands at the door and asks, "Are you sure?" It's there when you confess something honest. When you start over. When you realize the life you built might not be yours. Fear isn't trying to stop you. It's trying to wake you. Alan Watts once described life as a dance between security and surprise. If you only seek safety, he said, you'll die of boredom. If you seek only risk, you'll die of chaos. Fear, then, is the trembling edge between the two, the reminder that you're alive, right now, in the middle of that dance. But if fear is so essential, why do we still run? Why do we numb ourselves with distraction, with noise, with endless scrolling and synthetic joy? Maybe it's because fear exposes the truth, that we don't really know who we are. And that's unbearable. Virginia Woolf wrote, "The eyes of others are prisons, their thoughts are cages." Maybe fear is what happens when the walls of those cages start to crack. We like to believe that progress will save us, that knowledge, wealth, or power will somehow defeat fear. But every scientific breakthrough opens a new abyss. Every connection we make online births a new loneliness. Every answer gives birth to 10 new questions. We're not escaping fear. We're evolving it. We've made it abstract, fear of insignificance, fear of missing out, fear of the future. Our ancestors feared tigers. We fear ourselves. So why do we fear? Because we remember. Because somewhere deep in our DNA, there's an echo of the first creature that trembled in the dark and decided to survive. Because fear is proof that we still care what happens next. And yet, there's another truth. Fear also tells us that nothing is guaranteed. That everything we love will end. That behind every heartbeat, there's silence waiting its turn. We fear because we know. We know, as Camus said, that the meaning of life is the most urgent of questions. And maybe that's why fear never leaves us, because it is the question. Not something to solve, but something to live with. So the next time you feel that cold shiver crawl up your spine, don't chase it away. Listen. It's the sound of the universe whispering through your nerves, asking if you're awake. Because maybe the most terrifying truth of all is that fear isn't warning us of death. It's reminding us that we're alive.